Vagina. Titties. Labia. Titties.
Okay, it stopped playing, so we're just gonna go with it.
It also just got really loud. I was like, "Blah!"
Yes.
Girls rule. Podcast with Amanda, Shandy, and Colleen. My name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
And welcome to our Live 69 show.
Hooray!
What better way to finish out the year than with a 69 show?
It's very fitting.
I also got really excited when I realized that this is episode 2.24, which is my birthday.
Yeah.
I thought of that as well when I was writing it down. I was like, this episode was just made for Shandy.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of which, I have props. I have a couple of props. I'm drinking beer, but I put it in my Justin Trudeau mug.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. So thank you, Secret Santa person.
That Secret Santa person.
I don't know.
Was very
still don't know
PC
who
of
it
you. I
is.
liked it.
And then I have other props too, because I just thought, why not? I've mentioned before, I think I've told a story of when like somebody stopped by and I had forgotten to put away like all of the sort of just weird like paraphernalia decorations that we have. And so I brought them upstairs because I thought, hey, why not? It's fitting. So this is my vagina candle and my penis ashtray.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I want to pull out my golden shandy, but I it's definitely
Isn't that what we all wish for ourselves?
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I heard in some circles it's okay to pull out your golden shandy.
Yep.
I was gonna say, is the pull-out method really the golden shandy's preferred?
Sure.
I guess it depends on the context and the audience.
I suppose.
I suppose.
That's fair.
Anyway, my eye is watering. I swear I'm not crying. It's just spontaneously waters, and it's been
Just
different for, like,
Just
years.
the one?
Just the one, the left eye. It's usually when I
That's
get to
good.
work in the morning. But if you're wondering why I have eyeliner on this side and not on this side, it's because it's all watered off in the last half an hour.
I actually can't see you that with enough detail to be able to tell.
Gotcha. Well, this is the first time I put on makeup in like 3 weeks since the last show, so yay.
Oh,
No,
that's good.
I'm just kidding.
That's good.
I've worn it since. This, I am definitely not, I look at my time hop and I am definitely not a cute pregnant person this time around. Like last time I was, like my skin looked good and like I had like healthy glow. This time it's like bags and not good skin, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Neither here nor there.
See, that's the nice thing about the webcam. It
Mhm.
disguises all those things.
I guess I was watching our last show and was like, oh my God.
Oh, I found the webcam to be very forgiving.
Thanks.
I like the way. Well, I was more for my own narcissistic self. I like how I look in the webcam. I always feel like I look kinder, softer, smoother skinned than I do in real life.
I have horrible lighting up here. But anyway, nobody's here to hear us talk about this. But what's up, guys, in the chat?
I like the like. Yeah, that wasn't very smart of me. I almost put it in my Oktoberfest mug, and I should have done that because now I'm home alone. What am I going to do when I finish this?
Well, exactly. That's why I brought a spare.
I was not that. I was rushing. It was the bowl of spaghetti or an extra beer, and I clearly made the wrong choice.
Wow.
Yeah, I
The spaghetti was very good, though.
I'll forgive you if you get up and go get one during the recording. I was thinking about how we can't really take a potty break, but we could just keep talking.
That's okay. We're gonna record for 60 to 90 minutes. Get it? 69.
I'm doing that thing again where I'm replying to people's comments in the live chat when I can actually just say them here. Ed just said, Amanda's home alone. And
No.
I commented that Ed is still being creepy.
Nope, certainly not Home Alone. Did I say that? Daniel has no arms. Can't get me a drink.
Did I tell you guys? Oh, so we watched Home Alone 2 with Zach last week.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's such a great movie, but it has a bit of a stain.
That's okay. I missed the first few minutes, so somehow I missed that stain. But so with Zach, though, it's so funny what like a 3-year-old gets out of a movie versus like, you know, a 33-year-old.
Uh-huh.
First of all, he
Also, wait 1 second. I would like the record to state that is not Brooklyn. That's siren sound.
I was actually, it's here. I was going to say when we started, it is hot as balls in my room, which is fitting for tonight. But so I opened my window and I was going to say, like, if it gets too loud, please let me know. And of course, it's like the one time that I've heard a siren in God knows how long. But
Yep. Let the record state.
yeah.
Anyway, Home Alone 2. Go ahead.
So I was in Target with Zach before we watched Home Alone 2, and they had the Christmas movies on display there in the DVD section, and he was like, "Look, it's family home! It's family home!"
That is adorable.
You got the important message out of the film.
It was super cute. But so we were watching it with him, and it gets to the part. So okay, so it's like it's funny what 3-year-old versus 33-year-olds get out of a movie like that. And so the way that we got him to watch it was we were like, it's in because he first didn't want to. He was like, I want to watch the toy Paw Patrol, which is just this kid that reviews toys, right? He's into that now. So we're like, oh,
Makes sense.
Home Alone. It's in New York where Aunt Christy lives, and you'll see big buildings, and there might be a fire truck, and there'll be a train. There'll definitely be a train. And he was like, a train? So we're like, yeah, keep watching. There's a train in there somewhere. So we got him to watch it. And every time like the bad guys like Marv and Harry get hit with like any of it, like he looks so concerned, and I'm sitting there cracking up. So we go like it gets to the part where like gets the brick like hit with the bricks, Marv. And I'm dying. I'm cracking up. And Zach is like looking like with concern. And I was like, oh my God, that's right. You're impressionable. So then I had to sit him down. Throw bricks. It's not really funny.
You're impressionable.
Like, we don't, because we all can imagine is next Christmas he throws a brick at his little brother or something. I don't know where he said brick, but like, wait, hold on.
Well, to be safe, better not leave any lying around.
No. So yeah, I had to have the talk of like, this is all make believe. These people are could get really badly hurt in real life, and
they would all be dead.
yes. So some people are saying there's an audio issue in the chat. Let me see if it gets better. I'm going to try to lower you guys just a tad. And if it's a problem, then I don't know. Otherwise, try refreshing.
Come to think of it, though, I was kind of hearing a little bit of an echo feedback thing at the very beginning.
I was too.
Pause you were hearing the echo because I forgot to pause my YouTube video. I'll fix that in post.
Okay.
Yeah. Now though, it should be good. Everything is off on my end, but
Yeah. I'm
No,
yeah, I don't
just
think
some
I'm hearing
crunching.
anything.
I don't know. I think Home Alone has become one of my favorite Christmas movies now.
Thank you.
It's so
I get so much shit for that, but I love it.
Who gives you shit for Home Alone? Home Alone's a great movie.
Lots of people. So, I mean, pretty much everyone, actually. My husband's kind of over it. He was really hard to he was hard to convince to like get on board in the first place. But I think now that he's been here for like, you know, however many, I don't know, like 11 plus years, and we watch it every year, it's a little bit too much for him.
Woody Allen loves it.
Maybe
Yeah.
it just doesn't appeal to the French sensibility.
Well, I think it's partially like the idea of rewatching a movie so many times is not really something that he does. And then also, I mean, the humor's dumb. Like, it's stupid slapstick humor, and I don't usually go for that in any other sort of like movie, but maybe because it's from my childhood and there's the nostalgia factor. Maybe because every time I watch it with my mother, she laughs as if it were the first time she'd ever seen it.
I do.
That's
the
hilarious.
Well, it's a kids movie. Like it should be slapsticky. Like it's not meant to be like an Oscar-winning film.
Right. There's some great lines in there.
It's actually a
Yeah.
really fun movie.
It's great.
Now, do you like 2 better than 1, or do you like 1 better?
I like one better.
Yeah, I
One's
think
a
I like 1 better,
classic.
too. Yeah.
Although, spoiler alert, those French people in it, they're not French.
Really?
Way to ruin the movie, Shandy.
Sorry.
I also always forget that John Candy is in it until he shows up, and I'm like, oh, right! Yes!
Yes.
Have you guys been watching any other Christmas movies? Does anybody out there in the chat have any Christmas movies? We can get that portion of the program out of the way first.
I did
National
watch,
Lampoons.
I watched Muppet Family Christmas on YouTube
Oh.
last night. It's the only place you can still find it. It was like a 1987 like public television holiday movie, and it was great. It is
Nice.
the absolute best. So I highly recommend you do yourself a favor and look it up and watch it.
Rock in it?
Huh?
Is it the one with Fraggle Rock randomly in it?
Yeah, everybody's in it.
Fraggle
Like
Rock!
the Fraggles are in it. Sesame Street shows up. Like Miss Piggy is looking like divinely 80s.
Oh my god! Remember that?
And the last 15 minutes are just carols. They just sing carols for the last 15 minutes.
What's wrong with
That's awesome.
It's the best.
Oh, Christmas Carol. So Jay and I were playing Christmas music at dinner the other night for Zach, and I was saying how much I love Christmas songs, and we were talking about our favorite Christmas songs, and Jay said that his was Carol of the Bells, and then I said that
Great one.
mine was Angels We Have Heard on High, which I was
Right
probably
on.
told then was like a lame stereotypical choice.
It's a beautiful song.
All Christmas songs are stupid and stereotypical. That's what makes them great.
So anyway, what's your favorite Christmas song? I know I just totally switched this real quick, but this
I have 3.
okay.
Ave Maria, Carol of the Bells, and Oh Holy Night.
Oh, I do love
Oh,
it.
you came up with that really quick. I would have to really think about it.
So hey,
I've already thought of it.
fun fact: "Oh Holy Night" is Melania's favorite song, Christmas song too. You're welcome,
Why do you know that?
because it was on the news last week.
Ugh.
I learned 2 things. She wants to go to a deserted island for Christmas, and she loves "Oh Holy Night."
Of course, she
That's
wants
really
to go to a
fitting.
deserted island.
She probably wants to go by herself, huh?
Mhm.
She said with her family, but there could have been a language barrier there. She could
I'm
have.
sure by family she means just her biological son, not anyone else.
Anyway,
Her
so
family.
the chat. Well, you guys, Amanda, what was your favorite Christmas song? Sorry.
I have no idea. I'd really have to think about it. Because it always changes for me. I feel like whenever I'm listening to Christmas music, I'm like, this is my favorite Christmas song.
No,
And
Angel.
then the next song will come on, and I'm like, no, this is my favorite Christmas song.
Hmm.
So I don't think I could name one.
On high. Well, the chat is saying, as for Christmas movies, White Christmas, Die Hard. I love both of those.
I've never seen Die Hard.
Oh,
I know.
me neither.
I know. Weird.
That was awesome.
Sorry, I have something in my tooth too.
Like that, even the bad Die Hard knockoffs, I love. But we also watched Jingle All the Way the other night.
How was that?
This is terrible as you would think.
Sorry, I was not sighing at that. Joanne said last year for the first time she watched It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh,
And I saw that not too long ago too for the first time ever.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Ah,
So Lost.
so sweet.
The constant episode of Lost. Yeah, that is a great Christmas episode.
Oh,
Okay.
I really like the Christmas episode of My So-Called Life.
Oh.
Oh man, why'd you have to bring it up? Because
It's okay. We won't talk about it. Spoiler free,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful. It's a real highlight of the series.
yeah, it's a wonderful
It
life.
really is, yeah.
So-
And I'm sorry this is on video, but I was eating popcorn before, and I have a thing in my. I
Go
just
for
have
it.
to go in.
Do it. Do
It's
it.
fitting for
Be
this
on the
thing.
screen. Yeah. Let's see. As far as songs go,
Now's the point in the show where we demonstrate good oral hygiene.
So much better. So many jokes. So many jokes. How about it?
you're flossing your teeth already. We're not barely
Mhm.
69 party.
You should be flossing your teeth at any age.
True.
It's very important.
True.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is excellent. Also,
I am okay with that one.
they put a cat in. There's a squirrel in the tree.
Although I think, and I'm going to eat my words about Frank not liking Home Alone, because I think I probably have the same thought process with National Lampoon. Is I didn't see it as a kid growing up. I saw it as an adult.
Okay.
So like I'm a little like,
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it as an adult too.
Oh man.
So
It was
okay,
like the sort
let's
of
get it.
dirty movie, like as a kid. I saw it when I was young, I remember. And looking back now, like all this stuff about the husband's like sexual fantasies and stuff, and it's a little bit weird.
Oh, it's super weird.
It's a little bit like, what the hell was I watching? But also great.
Nice.
Let's see. Okay, Christmas songs. Getting back to that. Oh Holy Night. Janie said she loves Oh Holy Night. Mandy said the first Noel, but her second favorite is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Like the NSYNC song?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Happy Holidays. Is that NSYNC or is that 90 Degrees?
No, it's NSYNC.
Okay.
It came on, I don't know where I was. It was probably at the airport, and it came on. And I was like, oh, this song. Right.
Song. This is a great song. My kids made me stop Jingle All the Way after 20 minutes. It's just
Oh, do you hear what I hear? I like that one a lot.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
They're all the classics are good.
Yeah.
yeah. JP said, "Sorry, I'm late. Happy Hanukkah." That's right. It's December 12th.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
Happy Hanukkah.
Do you have a favorite Hanukkah song? Let us know. The
I like
Office.
Rock of Ages. That's a Hanukkah song, right? Or it's just a Jewish song. It's nice.
I don't know. See, look. I said I wasn't going to make any jokes tonight, but I got to make it.
You can't have a joke-free show. I didn't sign off on you not making any jokes.
See, I can't be anti-Semitic. I have a Jew listener.
Rah, rah.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. There is one Hanukkah song, the dreidel song.
I was gonna say, I know the dreidel song.
I know that one too. Oh, Silent Night. That's a pretty song. I used to
Oh,
sing
it is. Yeah.
that when he was a little itty bitty baby, and by
Aw.
that I mean 6 months old.
Still baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still a baby. Oh, speaking of babies, I set up the baby pool today for guessing. So I was like, well, at 8 weeks out, and I was kind of bored. I should probably, let me start this whole guessing game thing. And I couldn't remember what it was called, so I Googled baby pool, which if you Google baby pool, there's a whole lot of other things that come up that isn't like a taking
Doing it now.
baby is bored.
Yeah.
There was a whole lot of birthing pools.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
As soon as I hit enter, I was like, oh, that was a poor choice of Googling.
Although I've never heard of this baby pool thing. But I suppose that like there's polls for everything these days.
Happy 69 show.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was the same one I used for Zach too. Or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, I don't remember you doing one for Zach.
It was like 4 years ago.
That's true. I can't remember what you did a week ago. How am I supposed to remember that?
Exactly. Anyway,
So, wait, what's your due date?
February 4th.
Oh, that's right.
I always keep thinking it's closer to your birthday.
That is close to my birthday. My birthday's the 8th.
Yeah, but okay, fine. And I also always get your birthday confused with Annie's and my brother's.
Oh, because your brother's the 11th
Maybe.
or the 10th?
I don't remember. No, see, I always get them all confused. They're all like kind of in the same week, and some of them are in the teens and some of them aren't. I don't
Hold on,
So many February birthdays.
I'm sorry,
for
Chris.
real.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking
I
about.
already have your gift, though, so.
Damn.
Let me see. He doesn't. Oh, it's the 10th. Okay, I was
It is
close.
the 10th.
Okay, good times. Which is Matt's birthday in the chat.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. That's a good day to be born, I think.
Yeah.
All of February.
Yep, a lot of
That's a
February
good one.
birthdays.
There really is. I mean, for the shortest month of the year.
A
Yeah.
lot of birthdays.
A lot of people get it.
Saying.
So there's that. Okay, but we're not going for beyond the 4th. Like, the 7th is kind of the latest I'm willing to.
Hold it in.
Considering the only reason I'm sitting up right now is because I'm in my brace. So I'm
You're-
definitely, here's a tip for anybody that fills out my little poll thingy. Zach was 7 pounds 14 ounces, 7 pounds 12 ounces. See, I don't remember that. This is definitely going to be more than that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, does that make you nervous? I shouldn't ask you that. I'm sorry.
A little. I did tell somebody on Facebook today that if the baby is 10 pounds, I would consider using the name Ken. So hashtag Ken's a baby.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you do that.
Thank you.
Please make Colleen's baby 10 pounds.
Oh, my poor
Also, I don't want your poor vagina have to go through that. I don't
Right.
want that for you.
That's fair.
Although at a certain size, they'll just do a C-section.
Yeah, but hey, I
He's too big to fit.
promised to name. If he's
Hey, don't laugh. I had a friend that happened to. Kid was too big to fit.
a baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she had to have a C-section because he was too big.
So like back in the day, she would have just.
I don't know. It was like, this was maybe 4 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago?
I want to mean
Like
back
a
in the
12
day. I mean, like,
Yeah.
take her back to medieval times.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like an
Didn't fuck
11-pound
around.
baby.
Matt says he was 9 pounds 8 ounces, and Mandy said her brother was 10 pounds 10 ounces.
Holy shit.
Both of you
It's a
come
big
out
kid.
of vagina. I would like to know. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. It's 13 days till Drake's birthday. Which
Happy
I
birthday.
Happy almost birthday.
Christmas Day, I think. He's talked about that. And then Matt said I had my 69th episode earlier this week. Oh, he does a show on Sunday nights. So congratulations. Happy 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Anyway. Mike was 11 pounds 15 ounces. No, that's not true. That's not a real thing.
It's like basically 12 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's big.
Um,
Oh, hi, Captain.
Anyway, guys, do you have anything before we, I guess, get into some of the more meat and potatoes of this show?
I'm trying to think. I have my props, I have my gift. I'm good to go. I'm eating popcorn.
I have a cat. You want to come over?
I believe the correct term is you have a pussy and I have a pole.
Yeah, I have one of those. But, you know.
And I have one of each.
Yeah.
Boston.
Okay. Good. Ugh.
Look who decided to say hi, Boston.
Hey, hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Boston, how much did you weigh at birth?
How much did you weigh at birth?
Asking for a friend.
Ask you for a friend.
Asking for a friend who might be right here.
It's a little thing we're working on.
Anyway, glitter. I want to talk about the glitter.
A respectable 8 pounds. Not
that's
too
good.
not too big and not like preemie.
About average.
Tasia. Tasia's in the house. That's awesome. Honey, you did not actually get me this penis. Frank got me this penis, but I have another penis downstairs that Tasia got me that opens bottles. I should have brought them
that's
both. It's about the same size, actually. That's kind of funny. But
easy mistake then.
yes, exactly. You have to really see the ball sack to know if it's the bottle opener or the ashtray.
Right. I would imagine they would be different shaped for different purposes.
Yep. She asks where the Icelandic one is. Yeah, it's downstairs. In the drawer.
Is that penis? Okay. Inquiring minds want to know, Shandy, as a feminist, do you actually keep your husband's freaking ball in a jar next to you on your desk?
This is kind of small, just saying. No. It's not Brooke's penis.
Well, there we go. Hey, did you have any stories that you wanted to share with us?
That sounds pointed.
Did the pen give it away?
Oh, I'm there. I know what you're talking about.
Wait, who are you asking?
You.
Oh. No. I don't think I do have any stories I want to share.
Cool. JP snipped from unsnipped penis statues at the store. That's probably the question. We'll have to get back to that. Glitter, though. Did you see that glitter is at risk of polluting the environment, specifically?
I did hear something about that.
That's sad.
Makes sense, though. I like sparkly, but glitter's annoying, man. It gets in everything.
Yeah. I'm fine to let go of the glitter.
Yep, if it's going to save our planet. There's enough things that are already screwing the planet over. I'm okay to let glitter go.
What about biodegradable glitter?
Is that kind of like clean coal? Is that like the same concept?
Yes.
Yeah.
They rub it real, good before they sell.
They give it a good washing. All that stream water.
Anyway, JP says the snipped penises are always half off.
Well played, sir. Solid joke.
It's really hard to get off. Hey, Dan's here. He said there is no clean coal. Really?
Wow. Darn. What was I thinking then?
But glitter, though, totally.
Yeah.
Do have biodegradable. Because what do they use at strip clubs?
I'm sure they use very biodegradable glitter.
Well, if it's edible, right?
Yep.
They do have it. You can buy it on Etsy for $6.52.
For how much? A piece of glitter? A fleck?
It's like a little thingy.
Yeah.
Remember glitter eyeshadow? That
I do.
Someone who still wears green eyeliner because it's Christmas time definitely wore glitter eyeshadow for a long time.
I still have some for special occasions when you're feeling fancy. Halloween mostly.
But all right, do you guys, so I don't know if you want to save this for now or we could do this for after the feedback, but I want everybody out there to think of something that didn't suck in 2017 and not something that happened to you, something good that happened, so we can end this show with a happy ending.
Clever.
Oh,
smart.
So everybody's got about a half hour to 45 minutes to figure that out. Chat, I'm talking to you too.
Oh.
And no, the broadcast. Okay, Dan says Ozark. I will kind of accept that answer. The broadcast, though, that's ass kissy, JP. I expected one baby goat yoga.
Oh no, I don't think that was. I think that was before this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stranger Things 2. That was pretty good. That was a good thing.
Oh my God, yes, girl. We still need to talk about that on the podcast.
Oh, shit. When are we gonna do now?
2018.
Anybody want to talk about Stranger Things? I liked it.
It was good.
I really liked it.
I did.
Oh my God. I have one story about Stranger Things.
Okay.
Real quick. Okay, so I watched season 1 like this year in October, right before season 2 came out, because per usual I'm a little bit behind. Anyway, so like I basically watched that straight through, and then went into season 2, watched that pretty much straight through, and was just like super all about Stranger Things. Like, when you like come out of binging something and that's like all you can think about, plus it's Stranger Things, so it was so good. So anyway, the day that we finished watching it, we were invited to a friend's house for dinner. So we go to their house for dinner, and like of course I'm still like thinking about Stranger Things and whatnot, and we're at dinner and we're like talking and stuff, and all of a sudden I feel like I can hear this like just like, okay, like settle down. You got Stranger Things on the mind.
Settle down.
Whatever. We keep talking, and then like a little bit later in the evening I hear it again, louder, like like it's definitely the Stranger Things theme song, and I'm like, what the? And they're like, oh yeah, our neighbors are watching Stranger Things. Like we can always tell like what each other is watching, and sometimes we're watching the same thing at the same time. But it was the neighbors, and I was just like, it's following me. But I wasn't crazy, so that's good.
It is a kick-ass theme song. I did not
That's good.
7 though. I'm on that team.
On what team?
Because half of the internet hated episode 7, the 11-centric episode, and
Yeah.
they really liked it or didn't hate it.
Oh, is it the one where she like leaves?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I mean, I thought it was like important, like, to explain her story arc, like where she was going. She obviously had to have that sort of experience. So I understand why it's there, and that's fine. And I think it's interesting in that sense. But as soon as we got back to like where the story is really taking place, I was, happier.
I don't know.
So I guess that's in betweener.
I liked it. I thought it was a nice built-in breath in like a really binge-watchy world.
Mm-hmm.
That it's like inserting something that kind of takes you out of the story for a minute to let you kind of like ruminate, take a breath, give you some backstory. It was very like Luke Skywalker going to Yoda and like doing that thing and then coming back and saving the day. And,
Except Luke Skywalker going to Yoda was way cooler.
I don't know. She moved a train. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
I was into it.
What I didn't like about it was it kind of disrupted the story too much for me. Like it kind of just sort of killed the momentum. And it also felt very anachronistic to me. Like I didn't feel like it was
SAT word.
Thank you. It's that and facetious are 2 SAT words that I like to use. But no, it didn't feel like it took place in the 80s. It felt like it took place in like 1999, what they thought that the 80s looked like.
Well, but
That's
do you also
fair.
think it's because you weren't old enough during that point in the 80s to know for certain if it was era appropriate or not?
I don't know.
Because if it took place in 1984, like we weren't old enough to know what was going on.
Yeah, well, we were born.
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't even see your fingers. How were you supposed to know what gutter punks looked like in 84?
I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan. I thought that they all kind of were just annoying, minus the sister.
No, I liked it.
I
I
thought
thought
the
it was.
sister was kind of annoying too.
Yeah, she was kind of annoying.
I'm curious to see what they do with her, like in the next season, because it was too much of a setup not to do anything with it. I think it was kind of a game of like long ball.
Yeah. I don't know. She kind of reminded me of like whiny emo Harry Potter in Order of the Phoenix, but worse.
Yeah.
Sort of. I don't know. That was what I thought. If anybody in the chat has anything to say about Stranger Things, our impromptu off the cuff discussion.
Colleen, don't read the chat. Don't read the chat.
I already saw it. Okay, so nobody has anything. That's exciting.
Just breakfast.
Just breakfast. Breakfast is good. I like breakfast.
Me too.
Okay, so let's do some feedback, and then we'll do resolutions and things that didn't suck.
Yes.
Because everybody also has to come up with a resolution or whatever.
But also, since it is the 69 show, maybe some things that did suck.
But ended happily.
But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was purely for the joke. We don't need to talk about things that suck because clearly there are enough of them in the world
Right.
right now.
Clearly. All right, so it's time for Facey Back. Woo!
Yay.
All right. So I posted the last show at 1:15 in the morning because I don't know, I get obsessed about things. And I dedicated it to Greg. So Greg, still for you. Then Greg said, I really enjoy listening to this as I prepared to drove to work this morning. Gott said, I had to turn it off at work when you all began to read the excerpts of the books. Hashtag R-rated, hashtag not work safe, hashtag hilarious.
That's why you use headphones.
Great success. And then said, oh, no, it's really just a podcast that I listened to. 3 ladies were mocking really bad literary erotica. It was comedy. HR, sure it was. Hashtag home. And then Matt said, hashtag billiards, which I'm glad Matt's in the chat because I didn't get it. For once but me.
I didn't get it.
I was figuring
you got something that nobody else got.
no, not even. I copy pasted. Truth be told, there have been times where I have not copy pasted, at least in the early days of the broadcast. I have not copy pasted something because I didn't understand what the comment was referring to. But then I quickly learned that Colleen always will. So that was my approach with this one. I was thinking, was it a reference to something in the bad erotica? I don't remember.
Maybe?
Oh, a guy compared his junk to a billiard rack.
Right.
Oh.
It was so terrifying, I wiped it from my memory.
We all got it now.
Yeah.
Yep. It was terrible.
Not the joke, the billiard rack.
The billiard imagery just should never be used.
Yeah. Matt S said, I'm so behind. It's kind of embarrassing. And then Matt T said, just get ready for the 2 latest broadcasters, Dindu and Mai Johnson. Hey, let's just say Roy Moore, and see if they
like Beetlejuice, see if they show up.
Exactly.
If you say it, they will come.
Come on, boys, come out and play.
I dare you.
I think they're too busy taking a victory lap right now.
Well, people are terrible.
That's true.
Ed said, January. That was my emoji reading.
Nice.
If we get lonely, can we still just touch base here? Absolutely. So yes, we this is our last episode for 2017. We will be back. Shandy, you are gone until through January 6th, correct?
Yes.
Oh my God, you're so excited.
I'm
I love
so
it.
excited.
Mike just said if you say Roy Moore 3 times in the mirror, Chris Hansen appears.
Oh, that's a good joke. That's a good joke.
Good joke, actually. Okay. And we'll be back after that, and we'll be back after that because then we're gonna try to plan some fun shows to release whenever I do pop out my hashtag Ken is a 10-pound baby. Because I genuinely don't know what is gonna happen at that point. I mean, if he's born on like a Wednesday and I have a full week to recover, then maybe. If he's born on like a Tuesday, I might actually live stream from the hospital and we could do live stream.
I think maybe not.
I don't know.
I think maybe not to either one of those scenarios.
I'm a pretty fun person when I have an epidural.
I'm sure you are. Maybe we can
you may
make
have
that like a patron level thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, okay. Speaking of
Did I just blow your mind?
we knew all you do need to talk Patreon at some point, but we can get to that at the end.
What, the epidural segue wasn't good enough for you?
Well, no, I just want to finish. Okay. So yes, so February is up in the air, but we are gonna try to at least maybe have some guests or something that will maybe so we won't disappear for too long. But again, that's gonna be a total play it by ear, and we'll keep you updated in the Facebook page or whatever.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Joanne's in the chat, and I forgot to mention that I had dinner with Joanne on Saturday, and it was awesome.
Oh, did you now? Oh, that's so great.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yay.
I would say I'm jelly, but I did have dinner with her before too, and I think I was the first.
Okay, well, so I guess I'll be the last one to do that. Okay, fine.
Maybe in May.
It's true.
Yes, May. Yes. God, I am so excited about May.
I know. It's gonna be May.
I need to, you know what I need to do in my last couple of days of work before I go on leave is I need to ask for those days of leave, just so that way nothing could possibly come up. If it's approved 5 months in advance. No.
Truth.
Ed says that he was in Monterey last week and should have found me. Well, I mean, he could have he could have creepily texted me and I might have responded.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Awesome. But anyway, yes, so that was really cool. Patreon, do you want to talk Patreon? I don't want to talk Patreon now. Patreon's kind of a bummer. Patreon is not doing good things lately.
So it's a thing we have, and we will talk more about it later.
Yes. That.
If
Okay.
you want to know more? Keep listening.
So we got butter she-mails. Okay, so we actually got an email from a Jason Huang or Huang. Not sure.
Oh my god.
Hotmail. Hi, sir. Have a good day! Exclamation point.
Oh, you actually opened it.
Oh dear. And now we have a virus. Or an STD.
I have
Just Colleen. I didn't touch that.
I have a virus. Okay. Maybe that's why my phone's been.
Do we have chlamydia now?
We might. We might. Okay, this is Jason from Jets on Tech, who is professional on sex products manufacturing. Comma, no space. It's almost like this person doesn't have a good grasp of English. You can use any kind of sex products from our company, comma, no space, such as sex doll, capital V for vibrator, capital M for masturbation cup, ECT, possibly, etc. We can customize for you. More photos and information. You can reply this email. I will send you catalog as soon as possible. POSSIABLE. This is our latest model of vibrator. We will update every month. You can get more options from our company. Is there any one you are interested?
Man, yeah, it's the verbs with prepositions are real hard.
Yeah, real hard.
Yeah.
Real
Real
hard.
hard.
Also, what's a masturbation cup?
Oh, what is that?
Is it like a fleshlight?
Yeah,
What's a
That's not
fleshlight?
It's not for the ladies. It's like a fake vagina
fine. I volunteer to Google
that you can like masturbate into
Okay.
if you're a penis having person.
Okay.
Hold on. I volunteer as tribute to do this
Yeah.
one.
Well, I mean, you open the email. You already have chlamydia. Might as well. Might as
If you're gonna go.
If you're going to go, you know. A lot of those STDs are treatable now with medication.
Oh, you can
That's
go on
true.
Amazon. Hold on.
Do you want to plug the Amazon?
Yes, you too. Oh my God.
Do you want to butt plug the Amazon?
No.
Maybe.
It's definitely like a fleshlight. Similar. There's an ass, pussy, anal, sex, male masturbator version of it as well. Okay, don't Google it. really want one. Anyway.
Yeah, this email, like, we got it a while ago. And because the title is Sex Toys Vibrator for Women, I was like, okay, I mean, that could 100% be an email that we would get. But then, you know how you can see, like, the first line of the email in Gmail without opening it, and I saw that it was addressed to, "Hi, sir." Like, okay, this is definitely not for us. And then I looked at the name, Jason Huang. You funny man, you, Jason Huang.
Thank you, Jason Huang, for teaching me something new today. I can't wait to see what ads pop up on Colin's computer. It's on his computer. Not on mine. Is it on Prime Now? I don't think it was on Prime Now, but if you'd like to order it, you can do so through janejack.com/Amazon.
Did my Johnson send that email?
It was actually my Johnson's cousin.
Yep.
Mr. Huang.
Yep.
And Drake's wondering how many of these Ed has delivered.
Oh.
I would love to see that. Dan says Jay has a Slimer one. Ew.
Oh.
Oh, a pocket pussy fleshlight. So yes, okay, people did know what this was.
Oh, that's
Is that
good.
what you use on the sheets so the sheets don't. I guess yes. All right, moving on. A slime her, get it?
Oh.
59. This is the poetry portion of the show. This is from Michael. 9. Nice. Hello, broadcasters, and honest of the nicest episode to date. I put together a few haikus. We all know 69 is the greatest of positions, and it's really funny to say. So really, there's no rival in the sexual world. So happy 69th and enjoy the holiday break. All right, are we ready?
Oh my God, yes, I love haikus.
So haiku is, it's what, 7, what is it? Mike, you're in the chat. That's what is it like 757 or something like that? I guess count while I read it. Okay. Got my fingers ready.
Doesn't have to be part of the 69, but it's an option.
You know.
It's 575. Okay. All right. Everybody in the chat knew that a lot quicker than me. All right. Booty hovering above, and nothing could be finer. A dinner for 2. Check, please.
Lovely.
That's my favorite. I'll have a donut. I'd sure love a banana. Oh God.
Yeah, the good one's my favorite too.
Yeah. And it's just as funny the, like third or fourth time that I've read it.
2. Dare to dream. The human spirit prevails. Double the pleasure.
And now I'm just thinking of that gum commercial.
Yeah. Can never go wrong with a good fart joke.
You really can't. It's also the part where you remember how fucking weird sex really is.
Yep.
Did I tell you the fart story? I didn't tell you guys the fart story. I think I wrote it down and never said it. So, like 2 weeks ago, Zach was awake before us, and Zach comes into our room in the middle of the night. And I I think we were both kind of pretending to be asleep so we could try to get him to fall back asleep or at least like entertain him. And I farted, and he turns to me and goes, "Mommy, Daddy farted!"
And what did you say?
Well, I was torn between keeping up the facade that I was sleeping and laughing. But, silly Daddy. Hold on, writing these haikus down for future dates. All right. As long as you don't read them to your future grandchildren in the bathtub.
True.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Oh, we have a voicemail, which I suck and didn't download yet. So hold on. All right. Let me see. Let me see if this will play. If you guys can hear it.
Okay.
So if not, surprise! You'll all have to listen to this in post. Ooh.
I'm getting popcorn. It's
Oh.
just me.
Like, is there an earthquake too?
Hopefully not.
Okay.
Hey, Amanda, Colin, Shandy, congratulations on the 69th episode. I can see it mentioned
Loud.
Oh,
69
sorry.
inspired haikus, so I had one.
That's better.
But also, I was curious if you'd read that short story in the New Yorker that
Yeah.
folks were talking about. I think it was called Cat Guy, and I'm sure you guys will be talking about El Presidente's tweet from this morning. But anyway, my haiku for your 69th episode is Ode to 69. Yeah, that's 5 syllables. Ode to 69. Mutual pleasure is the best. Come and give it a test. No, that's to me. Come put it to the test. Yeah. Ode to 69. Mutual pleasure is the best. Come put it to the test. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good.
Who was that? Was that JP?
No, I don't think that was JP's voice.
The person did not identify themselves.
Drive-by haikuer.
I haiku.
That's a good episode title.
The bend to haiku.
Drive by haikuer. I'll write it down. All right. That was awesome. Thank you. If anybody else out there has a ode to 69 haiku, let's see. I don't know. I'll try to think of one when we read the next email and try to think of one as we're going. So thank you. I don't know who got the word out for all these haikus, but awesome.
I like it. There should be a new segment.
Was that you, Mike? That did not sound like you. Okay, sorry. I'm reading the chat.
Okay. I'm going to read the next email. It's from Anonymous Dater. It's called Adventures in Dating. Hey, ladies. Apologies for not clarifying more on what cosplay is in my last email. Essentially, cosplay is dressing up as your favorite character from movies, TV, etc. It can be as screen accurate or inspired by as you want. Essentially, it's dressing up like you might for Halloween, but all year long. It's most commonly done at things like comic conventions, but I also do it as part of a charity group that I volunteer with. That's a really cool charity group, and I would like to know how the cosplaying factors into it, because I'm intrigued. Basically, it's flaunting your nerd flag for everyone to see, and a way to meet other nerds that are into the same thing as you. I love it so much because I get to pretend to be someone for a while, and it's allowed me to meet so many great people, most notably my best friend. Our swing dancing date last week was pretty fun. We both dressed up in 40s attire, and he spent 3 hours polishing his boots. I did appreciate that my friend came along with her husband, as I'm just finding it a little easier to do this getting to know him thing in more of a group setting. We went out again Friday night, this time for dinner and a movie, again with my friend and her husband. We're also doing the swing dancing thing again tonight. I talked him into attending the intermediate class beforehand, since that's a little more at my skill level. My friend commented to me that he really likes me. Last week when we met up, he even had a rose for me. Oh, that's very sweet. She talked him out of getting me another one for Friday night, since we were doing dinner and then going straight to the movie theater next door. The thing is, I don't know if I feel quite the same. He's very nice and a super sweet guy, but I don't have any particularly strong feelings towards him other than that just yet. While we were texting about our plans for tonight, he had asked what my plans were for earlier in the day, saying how he could use a good cuddle. I'm not quite ready for that. So I told him that I had a lot of things to do, which I in fact did. I just want to take things slow since I'm new to this and I just see where it's going. Thanks for the advice to not be so in my head about everything as well as everything else. I promise to keep you ladies appraised of any more developments, Anonymous Dater. Yeah, and I should have mentioned before I started reading that this was a follow-up to an email from last week. But I'm dumb, so I didn't do that.
Sorry, as you're reading this, Jay's on the phone on speaker, and I was trying to figure out if somebody was actually outside downstairs or on the phone.
Oh, and
Still not sure. The iPhone 8 or whatever it is has an incredible speaker. It sounds like somebody is actually in the room.
Wow.
So, as you know, our realtor likes to just come by at any point in the day or night. So,
wow, that's a little.
It could be. In
little
fact.
unsettling.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Anonymous. I really did that thing I do. Usually we just cut that shit out, but sorry.
We're in real time. But yeah, no, thank you for the follow-up, Anonymous. Yeah, I would still say I think it's okay to not know how you feel about things at current. I don't think you need to make a split decision just yet about if you're into it or not. You can just kind of keep doing what you're doing. I think there's kind of two schools of thought sometimes when it comes to dating. You either come on really strong in the beginning or you take a little bit to warm up. And I don't think either one is particularly bad. It's just your style.
Yeah. And a lot of people are like that, actually. So
yeah, I'm totally like that. I think I get a little weirded out too when people are like really aggressive in the beginning, but I think it probably would, if you notice it's starting to become like a little bit of an issue between the two of you, I think it's important to say something, to like make it known that you like to take things slow and you don't really feel comfortable yet. Just so that the other person knows, because we're all a little self-obsessed and we all get in our own heads, and it's easier just to be clear with someone.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
First of all, like, I kind of like that you're like going on group things. I don't think there should be any pressure to do anything any certain way. I am, however, wondering about what a good cuddle entails.
I love snuggles and cuddles.
No, I do, but like when somebody asks you that, I guess I don't know. Maybe I haven't been asked for. Nobody's really ever said I could use a good cuddle.
I've seen that in online dating. I think sometimes guys are trying. I think sometimes it's just maybe set yourself from the pack, or to try and be cute, or
to be cute, and in that like I don't want to like tap it and hit it and quit it kind of way. Like, no, I like.
I mean, but does he mean like I want to fuck? Like, are you down to fuck? Do you want to come over and we can have 69?
I think it depends. It might be a little bit of a testing the waters. I don't think we know this guy well enough to know what his intentions were. It could have been just that, like he was just trying to be cute and trying to nudge things towards a more physical place, or to let Anonymous know that he maybe wants to get physical.
Yes. And okay, JP and Drake in the chat are saying sometimes a cuddle is just a cuddle, and sometimes you need the feeling of another human in your arms. And I'll be the first to say I would be totally down to cuddle like all the time with like basically anyone that I like as a person. I'm just wondering, because I had never heard that as like a thing.
So you think that I could use a good cuddle is the new Netflix and chill?
That's kind of what I was asking. Yeah. And like, what is that? What are we supposed to decode from that? Because I do understand that would be great. Actually, God, I would totally just love to cuddle. Oh. I was just wondering if that's actually what he meant. That's all. Anyway.
Okay. Well,
and David says that a cuddle is never just a cuddle. So
that's true. But
well, but maybe, it's like, we don't know. We don't have enough context clues here.
Yeah.
And it says, can just friends cuddle? I do think that just friends can cuddle.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've cuddled with friends, actually, come to think of it. But we just didn't say like, hey, I'm in need of a cuddle. But I think that's a great thing to be able to say.
Hey.
We got cuddle party. Yes.
Cuddle fest.
That's true.
Cuddle fest.
Colleen and I, we've definitely cuddled before.
Oh.
Actually, we have.
Yeah.
Dan says Raleigh and Cuddle is the new Netflix and chill.
Forget Cards Against Humanity. This is going to be like cuddle time on Sunday.
I haven't had a good cuddle in like 7 years. Zachy gives me cuddles. We have snuggle time though.
Oh, that's nice.
Ed said, "Okay, Shandy, I will text you next time you want a good cuddle." Quick, we need somebody to come up with a cuddling haiku. Chill, that's 5. Want to Netflix and chill. There's
And chilla.
Okay.
Chilled.
I need a
And chillax.
Chillax. There it is.
Let's. Oh, fuck this. I don't know how to do it.
I think you can put that in the cuddling.
The cuddling. Yeah. Greg says my last girlfriend liked cuddling too, but she always wanted to go further. I feel like cuddling could be a gateway drug.
Sure.
To other things. In my house, it's kind of an unofficial because I like to cuddle and Jade doesn't. So sometimes it becomes an unofficial, like, okay, you can cuddle, but then, you know, it is going to be a gateway drug. So just be careful.
It's going to be something else.
It's never just a cuddle. That's right. A cuddle is never not. Cuddle is never just. Oh, fuck that. I can't remember why. I talk too much to contain my syllables. My syllables can't be contained. Ed will text Shandy. He wants to cuddle with her. 2 words. It's awkward.
2 words. It's awkward.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Wait. I'm lost.
So
It's 3 up from the bottom in the chat right now.
Is it a haiku?
Yeah.
yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I do cuddle. Jane says I cuddle with my daughter every day. Actually, I was going to say that, and then I got distracted to ask you if you did. All right, everybody loves cuddling except Jay Glatfelder, so you're all weirdos. You guys are all good.
Hey, I think I talked about bitch face on this podcast before, but they had a whole almost like episode about cuddling. Check that shit out. There are professional cuddlers out there, which I think is like probably the best job ever.
Oh my God, that is pretty great.
It's the mini series Against the Couple Form. Check it out. Bitch face. They have
Cool.
a Montana
Okay.
phone number. I don't know what's up with that, but it's awesome.
And then we'll finish this with Drake says cuddling releases oxytocin in your brain, a literal drug. So there we go.
Yeah, nice.
I think that we should have a cuddle intervention with Jay in May. Literally cuddle.
All right. I'll bring my intervention sign.
Operation Cuddle.
All right.
All right. Greg has a haiku. Can we please cuddle? I want to feel you right here. Where does your pants go?
See, I keep forgetting that people are writing in haikus, and I'm like reading these as actual comments, and like, wait, what?
Like, what?
Got real weird.
A little bit, yeah. It was a little bit of that, but I get it now. Yay.
Cuddlevention. Yes. Okay. Keep the haikus coming. We'll start with the with the next one. What's our next email?
Okay, so we have 2017 in Andy's virginity.
Yes,
Nice.
ma'am.
Okay, so Andy writes in, "Hey broads, sorry I've been MIA the last few weeks, but since it is the last broadcast of 2017, I felt I owed you an update. Unfortunately, this absence hasn't been because I met the woman of my dreams and we've been having the sex for 3 weeks straight to make up for lost time."
The sex. I always love it when you add the.
Yes, it is great. There just hasn't been anything to report. The woman I was talking to at the time of my last letter ghosted me, but unlike Miss Flake, I think I can guess why. To borrow a term from improv, I couldn't figure out a way to yes and the conversation and maybe came off like a wet blanket. Oh well, she lives a 15-minute drive from me, so at least I don't have to think about a commute. I've messaged 4 other women and none replied to me. Like everything else, the dating site has slowed down for the holidays. Being single around the holidays is a drag. I'd argue it's a bigger bummer than being single on Valentine's Day. I'm prone to some melancholy during the holidays, like a lot of people. Things slow down, it gets colder, and the sun sets at 4. Not to mention this year has been rough to say the least. Sometimes it'd be nice to spend these quieter moments with someone, or at least someone to help stay warm with. Since it's the end of the year, I wanted to thank you 3 for listening to my story. Hard to believe it's been about 6 months since I first wrote to the show. Can't say this is where I wanted to be 6 months in, but I'm trying to focus on the positives, like I went on a date and have been reaching out to women in hopes of getting a date. I just got to keep telling myself to keep going because eventually I'll get to someone who says yes, and eventually someone who will say yes multiple times, maybe with, oh God, my name, or some directions if necessary. Winky face. So Merry Christmas, ladies. Have a happy holiday season with the ones you love, and here's to a happier, less sexually frustrating 2018. Hashtag I'm with hers, Andy.
Nice.
Yes. Very nice. I hope the same for everyone.
Yeah. Ooh. Me too.
Does anybody have anything that they want to add to that?
I just, just keep on keeping on. Like, I think it's funny because I was about to say, like, it's kind of such an artificial thing. Like, of course, you get to the end of the year and you want to kind of like assess how the year's been. And so you can be kind of sad if it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. But it's artificial because it's just like December 31st just goes into January 1st and it's not actually different. And that's kind of ironic because we are about to do just that. But I guess just keep it in perspective. And I mean, I think Andy started, and you can't expect everything to be great right away. So
yeah, exactly. Actually, that's really, really great advice. Actually, I really like that you're focusing on the positives, because we were just talking in the chat. So that I was joking that I, in real life, am like a John Lennon and I need wine or something to become a Paul. And I really like that you are doing total opposite of me, which is focusing on the positives. And I hope that you writing into the show really has helped. So, because that would, I feel like we're all in this with you. Right.
And, I think there are some positives, it's like Andy's been on a date. Like he's had some conversations. it hasn't been a giant success. There has been some success, and I think 6 months is like a glass half full, glass half empty kind of thing. It's how you look at it. It could be not a lot of time or it could be a lot of time. So I think, he's made some really good strides in that amount of time.
Janie says,
proud of you, Andy.
Janie says it's hard to be single during the holidays. I've been single for 6 years and it's harder during this time of year.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I think, the holiday machine is such to make us feel like we need to have people in our life and that in a romantic way.
Yeah. Trying to think. Yeah, I think we kind of hit everything. If anybody in the chat has anything to add, let us know.
Yep. More good to come in the next year.
And that's why we're having a live 69 show.
Yep.
More good to come.
I'm always excited for the even years.
Yeah? Yeah. I used to be too, and then I had the worst year of my entire life in 2016. So,
well, there's that.
Well, yeah. So why are you always hopeful for the even years?
I mean, I think it's as stupid as because I was born in an even year, my birthday is an even month, and my birthday is an even day.
Yes, same.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think that's stupid. I think that's rad.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that somebody else out there thinks the same way as me. I was a little disappointed when Zach was born on the 13th because I was like, but I want him to be born on the 25th.
But that's a lucky number. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, Friday the 13th, and it was a full moon, so it was kind of awesome.
That
Wait,
is
he was
pretty
born on a
special.
Friday the 13th?
Was a
Oh,
full
I feel like I'm sure I knew
Keep
this.
that dial.
yeah. Well, why would you know that if you know? Well, like
Because we were friends when he was born. Well, we were sort of starting to be friends. Right? I didn't know you that well then.
not too well then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess maybe I
Cat
didn't.
is,
Okay.
apparently drinking vodka.
Gross.
You guys, fuck all of you, okay?
And a couple of people have talked about the weekend in May, and I keep telling them I believe it's the 4th through the 7th.
That Friday.
Cinco de Mayo, Cinco del Drinko.
It's Friday through the Sunday, but really, you want to plan to get there Friday through Sunday because
Oh wait,
what? What?
sorry. What date did you say?
I think it's the May 4th through the 7th, the Friday through the Monday.
That's when I'm asking off for work.
Okay, because my friend Kelsey is she bought herself Hamilton tickets for May the 3rd.
Okay. Well,
So I need to be in the city that day, but I don't. Yeah, I would potentially fly in on a Friday anyway. So no matter.
Sorry, Matt just said that his mother's birthday is the 5th, and so is my mom's.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you. I almost typed it, and then I remembered.
you know that's like
no,
May-
I have to type.
Yes.
I know that that's Mandy's daughter's birthday if she's still out there.
Oh.
So if you are coming for
And hopefully you are.
I think yes, and hopefully you are. I think our chat's drunk enough now that they're also going to laugh at that. Everybody, hashtag don't drink at work. Don't listen. Don't listen at work. But don't drink at work either. You're going to want to come in on the Friday and then leave on the Monday. And that's just because we do things literally on Friday night, Saturday for much of the day, and Sunday for much of the day. And you're going to probably be hungover. Amanda, as a person who is new there,
I don't think I ever actually got hungover.
really? Sorry,
Yeah.
I just saw.
I was like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, we've got some breaking news here.
Like that was that pause if you're listening in the future.
Wait, hold on. There's so many screens, guys.
There are so many screens, and guess what?
What?
Gently stopped the recording like 20 minutes ago. So we're just gonna let whatever the YouTube audio has. And yes, Mandy, come to Raleigh. Okay, was that the end of our feedback?
Yes.
That was the end of the feedback. We'll start to wrap up this show with our things that didn't suck about 2017 and our resolutions for 2018.
Not it to go first. I realized I wasn't thinking about mine. I have to think about it.
I have something.
Yes.
A couple of things that didn't suck in 2017. Here are some of the highlights, and some of them come from the beginning of the year. Okay, so do you remember when we all marched in various different cities? That was pretty fucking amazing back in January.
Yep.
The various women's marches. And then we're knitted pussy hats. That's a highlight.
That's true.
Okay, so that was a big one. Also, I went to an amateur porn film festival. Did I talk about that on the podcast? Hopefully.
Yes.
It was amazing. Okay.
The butter.
The butter! Yes, that was really good. And I'm set to do that again in January.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Another highlight was, do you guys remember when the first travel ban tried to go into effect and all of those wonderful people and lawyers and everyone were rushing to the airports in New York? It's
Yeah.
one of those moments where I was really proud to be American. That was beautiful. So that was a highlight.
Nice. Yep.
I'm sure there's some other stuff. That's what comes to mind first.
I'm trying to think. So Perfect House was a highlight for me.
Perfect house.
That's-
Oh, I got a promotion. Sorry, forgot that.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Let's see. New baby, which I am actually gonna hold off on that until 2018 because I'm
Yeah.
super superstitious.
Yes.
That's fair.
Like getting to that point where I'm like super anxious. Hold on, take a video of it for me. Jay's texting me updates from outside.
Yep, I just got an update on my phone.
So super anxious. Where I'm like, what if something goes wrong? What if I die? What if something happens? So again, I told you it's been a long 9 months without one. Trying to think what else. I guess a lot of things didn't suck. We had a great Comic-Con this year. All right, guys, this is horrible podcasting on my end. Like, we cannot stop trying to listen to what's going on outside. Dan, okay, the May weekend was actually one of my huge highlights of this year. I know that JP said it earlier. That was so much fun. It was so great to get to meet everybody new. And I'm not even just saying that to like kiss people's butts in the chat. Like, it was really super fun. And it was reminded when JP said making great decisions, new friends, promotion, moving, not being with the wrong person. And Dan said my highlight for 2017 was when I caught drunk Colleen falling down the stairs and she tried kissing me. I don't remember that. And like at all. What was rejected? What was rejected? Chat, what was rejected? What is going on? I don't understand. What's happening outside the store?
Well,
We'll edit that out in post.
yeah. Let's keep talking about the good things. Joanne is going to be a grandma in May. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Getting caught up with the broadcast. Yay! She got current.
Yes,
Yay.
that's the way we like it.
That S, whenever you get current, congratulations and welcome to the club. Club. I'm trying to think what else. What? He won? Officially?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I have
sources.
Yeah. Well, that's a positive thing.
That is a positive.
That's a positive thing.
I mean, the fact that it was ever a question
right.
is
All right, wait.
absolute insanity.
I have absolutely no idea how long we've been recording for because I stopped my other recording and YouTube doesn't have a time clock.
We've been at it for about 90 minutes.
Okay, so
That's right.
things that didn't suck. Nothing. The world is great. Awesome. Resolutions.
Wait, I didn't talk about my things.
Amanda.
Bitch, you can't leave my stuff out. Well, things that aren't me. Yeah, the Women's March was awesome. A lot of women sort of broke records for various seats of government. While we didn't get a woman president, we did get a lot of women breaking ground in local elections and the Congress. So that was pretty cool. I had a lot of friends welcome healthy babies into the world. So that was really, really great. A lot of very wanted babies. I got to go to Hamilton. I think that was a big highlight for me. Yeah, I got to go to another country and explore. And I got to step out of my little bubble for a couple weeks. So that was pretty awesome.
Yes. I went to London.
Yeah.
So Adele's last show.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Cool. Oh, I got to see a couple of friends that I hadn't seen for a long time this year. And I'll get to see some of them again soon. And so that's really cool. And then probably next year too. And I also met the most people I've ever met who like listen to the broadcast or like involved in the network in some way
Nice.
this year.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, no, me too. Yeah, getting to go to Raleigh was really great. It's the first time I got to see Zach since he was baptized, so that was really special for me.
Oh my God, he's a little punk now too. I was telling him the other day, I was like, I can't breathe because I can't breathe without my brace on, and he goes, "Yes, you're breathing."
Oh, he's your kid. He's your kid through and through.
I think I told this story last week, but no, I didn't because it happened on Thursday. He sits down on the couch, starts coughing, and goes, and I'm like, Zach, are you okay? Like thinking he's choking on something or whatever. And he goes, I'm dying. I need to watch something on the TV.
Oh, there is no question. That is your kid.
I know
That's amazing.
my sister was dying when I told them. She was like, oh my God, he's a little you. And I was like, yes, he is.
In the chat, JP reminded me that I met Ty this year.
Oh, that's right.
While also PRing at the Big Sur Marathon. That was really fucking cool.
Nice.
Sweet. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I did not PR in anything except maybe the amount that I can drink and stay up late in May. That was one of my all-time favorite moments of the year, though, was when we were all in the kitchen talking about conspiracy theories. I needed to be reminded a little bit of it the next day, but I have full and that brings me to my resolution for next year, which is to not get totally shit-faced this May.
It's fair.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hope you're hiring a babysitter for that weekend. A live-in nanny.
Probably not, but that's okay.
Just play past the baby.
That's okay. I'll still be in my room at that point. And my room is like, the other side of the house if you stay down here. Matt says, I learned about the health benefits of alcohol. Oh, wait.
Maybe next year.
maybe next year.
Leave them wanting something more.
You want something more. As far as the resolutions go, do you guys have anything? Chat, please feel free to chime in as well. Like in all.
I do. So this past year, I gave myself too many, and I didn't do most of them. So I'm going to be a little more simplistic this year. I decided, so my the Brantford Festival, there's a 5-mile road race every year on Father's Day, and I've decided this year is going to be the year I'm going to run it.
Awesome.
Every year on Father's Day weekend, I watch all the runners come in, and I'm like, I could do that. Next year, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to get in shape, and I'm going to do it. And I never do. So this year, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I can go next unless you want to go, Shandy.
Go for it.
I know your love resolution time.
I kind of do.
So my resolution is actually kind of more serious. I'm going to try to, because I know once I get post-baby, and things kind of went wonky for me more so when I stopped nursing Zach. My hormones never really adjusted, and like just everything went out of control before I eventually went on the sertraline, and I went off it when I first got pregnant. And I would like to, and I'm totally selfish, I don't want to gain 10 pounds again from it. So like I've only gained 30
That's fair.
this pregnancy, but when they were saying like you only gained 13 pounds, I was like, yes, but I started 10 pounds heavier. Like
Right.
when I got measured at this office here before you guys gave me my prescription, I was, 9.4 pounds less. Like it, it was clearly, this was a direct result of that. So I'm going to try to do healthier things for myself so that I can try to possibly kind of control the anxiety and whatever before I decide to try to do that. That means like get on a better drinking schedule, better eating. Because I when I was breastfeeding, I like got super skinny and like the stereotypical where they say like you burn so much, and I was eating so much, and I was started to eat like super unhealthy too, like like 5 tacos for dinner unhealthy, and like just really never got back into eating better and as well as I was doing beforehand. So I know I need to kind of take care of myself a lot better this time around, and it's going to have to start right away. There can't be any like I have this free eat whatever I want thing because I have to kind of pick it up right away. I can't because I'm not the kind of person that just like changes something like on a dime like that. So that's going to be taking better care of myself to maintain my mental health is really my big, and it's going to be a big thing for 2018. So
I think that's really good. I think it's a really, really good goal.
Thank you.
Nice. Yes. I also had a lot of things last year, Amanda, that I didn't end up doing. Some that I sort of kind of. So, I mean, whatever. That's what resolutions are. It's like it's like when you meet your boss and you have like your personal development plan and like, just got some ideas. We'll see if we make the mark. But what I would really like to do in the coming year is similarly to last year, I'll be running the Big Sur Marathon again. So I would like to PR again. And I really am staring at that 4-hour mark. But I'm maybe going to be more realistic and just say, like, I just want a PR. And if I can shave off like 6 minutes every time, then it will eventually get there. But I want to do it more like smartly and safely than last year because I ended up kind of injuring myself like halfway through the training and then like at the race. And then that kind of has like really had an effect on like my running the rest of the year. And so I essentially just need to like be smarter about how I'm cross training and weightlifting and all the boring stuff. So I need to make myself do that. And then
I love that stuff.
Yeah, I've actually really grown to really like cross training. The kettlebell, man. I'm in love with the kettlebell.
Okay, well, hopefully you can transfer maybe some of that. I can just like absorb some of it through the airwaves. Because I can run for hours, but as soon as you tell me to like go to a gym and stand and like do some like weightlifting and stuff, I get really bored. It's just
I do it from the privacy of my own home. There you go.
Well, at home I would never do it. So
yeah,
but
that's what I said.
Okay, we'll see. But I do also really want to do more yoga. And that was kind of one of the things I talked about last year. And I went to yoga. I went to yoga in 2017 more than I did in 2016. So there's that. But it was still only a handful of times. So I want to do that. And then
Shandy, you
also
totally go to yoga.
Exactly. I will totally go to yoga. Okay, so then the other thing is I need to have a better work-life balance because I've noticed in the past, especially like 6 months, but also even back further, I just like work all the time and it's ridiculous. And it's mostly because I have this like side gig where I teach these classes online.
Yeah.
And I pretty much hate it, and I've always hated it, but I started it like a couple years ago, and then you like get used to the money, and then it's hard to stop. But anyway, it's come to a point where like I just need to cut the fucking cord because I don't like to have to check in on the weekends and do work on the weekends and do work when I'm fucking on vacation and like always have a computer with me. And so I am finishing out a class that goes pretty much through like Christmas, which also is just like, really? Like, you guys think it's okay to have your semester end on the 24th of December?
Right.
That is
messed up.
Fuck them. This university that will go unnamed. But so I'm going to finish out this term and then I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm really excited because I have like an intense enough job as it is, and I'm happy to put in the time while I'm there and like really give it my all. But then I can't be also like coming home and in the evenings doing more fucking bullshit like that takes my time and brainwaves and whatever. So that's what I'll be doing, more running and yoga and
nice.
Yes,
I think that's really good.
That working millennial lifestyle in 2018.
Yeah. Oh, it's the fucking worst. I mean, it like, when it makes me angry too, because when I think about like I said, you get used to the money, so then it's hard to like stop. But at the same time, if I were to sort of calculate what I'm being paid by the amount of time I spend in these classes, just like, really, like,
Right. Is it worth it?
Yes. Fuck the whole thing. Like, fuck this university in particular. Fuck the whole system of exploiting adjuncts. It's just like, it's all shit. And because I do have like an actual full-time job, I can say peace out. And I know that's not the case for everyone, so I feel lucky in that respect. But yeah, I'm just like done. I'm not supposed to be tired because like I don't have kids. That's like that's supposed to be part of the perks, right? So
Right.
back to that.
All right. Looks like everybody has good 2018 goals. The chat, Mandy said, my resolutions to work less at home and spend time with the girls. Matt said, I'd like to read more. I'm reading Homegoing by Jaisi right now, and it's really good, written by a female immigrant person of color. I should get into the habit of walking again. Ed,
Walking's great.
walking is my favorite thing to do. Like I used to run all the time, but like I legitimately will walk for hours. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's better for your body. It's better for your joints.
yeah, it is because my knees aren't even as bad
I
as
mean,
Anna, and I like can't walk after I run. So
Yeah. Well, and also we'll see. That's why I'm sort of setting 5 miles. If I can do 5 miles, then
Right.
we'll go back to the orthopedist and see what he says.
very good. So anyway, on that note, thank you all for coming out here. I'm not gonna play a Christmas song to play us out because, like I said, I stopped the official recording, so I really need this YouTube video to not be held up from a copyright reason. But perhaps I will play a little bit of my personal, not lame favorite, Angels We Have Heard on High or something when we leave here. But thank you all for listening to us this year. Like we really appreciate it because it's like we're so lucky. We get so much feedback, and that's like the best part is getting to interact with people because it's really fun that we get to interact with each other. But it's even cooler and more awesome that we get to interact with everybody or a percentage of the people that's listening. So thank you so much. And if you have anything that you want to contribute for 2018, broadcasters3@gmail.com, or you can give us a call, 331-276-2373. I really, 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 really want to make haikus a thing in January. So especially 69 and cuddling haikus.
Yep.
The
Broadcast Cafe.
Yes! Oh my God!
The Broad Cafe.
The Broad Cafe. That'd be, oh my God, the Broad Cafe. Okay. We definitely need to get on more merchandise and shirts for next year.
Yeah.
Thank you. As always, we didn't really talk about the Patreon thing. To cover it real quick, Patreon raised their percentage that they're charging. So if you're a $5 patron, you're paying $5.50 instead. It's like their surcharge. If you're a $15 patron, you're paying like $15.78 or something like that. I don't know what we're gonna do right now. It's just been really crazy the last week or so. And you're probably not going to have a chance to talk about it until like Christmas time, to be honest. But we'll try to figure it out from like the production back end here, because we have lost, I think, like 8 or 9 people since they made the announcement, and it sucks for everyone because it sucks for creators because we just got an email at the same time that the rest of you did saying that they were going to do this, and they were like, "Good news, you'll get 5% more because we're charging the fees to the patrons." And I think everybody collectively read it and was like, but when the patrons all drop out,
right? Like, really? Like,
it's not helping.
We actually like our patrons, so not seeing the positive things.
Yeah.
I know we have to figure that out. Please be patient with us with that. If you'd like to become a patron and you're listening to this before December 18th, you'll still get charged the old amount because I think that takes place December. I think it's December 18th that starts. But of course, just if we could just have your patience for the next couple of weeks over that. And we're really sorry. We found out at the same time that you did, and they did not give us an opt-out option. So we'll kind of to figure out, and we love always welcome on that. You can put in the Facebook page. The patrons group has a thread going, or you can email janeandjacktv@gmail.com, and Jay, Jack, and myself will read it and get back to you. But if you'd like to become a patron, I just spent the last 3 minutes that patreon.com/JayandJack. You can go to jayandjack.com and click on become a patron. Like I said, before December 18th, you're golden. After December 18th, it's just 50 cents. I don't know. I know it sucks. So we just want to acknowledge that we did know that there was an issue, and we know that some people aren't happy about it because they are exit surveys when you leave Patreon, and a lot of them said that it was because of the new fees. So it does suck. I'm sure Patreon is hopefully, I mean, if they care, who knows? I mean, they're getting their money either way, so whatever, fuck them. On that note, guys, happy ending. Splooge. By the way, if you are taking 90 minutes to do a 69, we're probably doing something wrong, right?
Or you're just tantric.
Yeah.
It's true. All right. On
Who's
that
to say? Who's to judge?
True. JP wants to know if the service fee makes him eligible for the Patreon hangout now. Happy Hanukkah. No. All right. On that note, though, guys, anybody have anything to say for the rest of the end of 2017?
No.
Well, Roy Moore lost, right? So happy end.
Yep.
Happy ending.
Change may be slow, but change is possible.
Yes. And thank you to everybody in the chat that's being very positive about the Patreon thing. So thank you. Okay.
Yes.
On that note, my name is Colleen.
My name is Amanda.
And I'm Shandy.
And peace out, guys. And peace on earth and goodwill towards men.
Thanks
And
for
also
a great
women.
year. And women. To all peoples.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
To
Bye,
the
guys.
non-binaries, and see you in the even year.
I'll see you in the even year.
See you in the even year. Yeah.
Words are words. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.